guys, it's Karina here with another video. Hope you guys are all doing well and that you're having a good week. I don't know about you, but I'm this close to being done school, 6 more days, and I'm so ready. I'm in grade 12 and I'm graduating, and I'm just like so unmotivated to do anything right now. So, kind of brings me to today's topic, I guess. So, patience is what I want to talk about today, so I need to be patient to get to the end of school. So yeah, I just want to talk about patience because it's definitely like the biggest struggle of mine. Like, I'm somewhat patient, but I definitely, like, I'm pretty impatient most of the time, especially when it comes to technology, and sometimes my computer can be really annoying, as you guys know, because it was broken for a few weeks, and now we just got it back, and it's like super slow. So the other day I was like trying to print something and literally like took me 2 hours just to print like one sheet of paper. It was really annoying. Anyways, so to my point, like, patience is, there's short-term patience and like long-term patience. There's like the patience where you're waiting for your thing to print and, you know, waiting in the line, or, you know, waiting you know, for ice cream or etc. Like, you know, there's tons of little short-term things that, you know, you wait hours and hours for, or you wait for that book to come in, or you wait, you know, to see that movie. You know, there's just a million things that we wait for all the time, and those are what I consider like short-term things. And then there's like long-term things, like you want to get married, you want to live in a house one day, you want to get a job, and like all of these things, everything in life requires patience, honestly. That's the lesson today. So yeah, it's just really hard to be patient in the short term and the long term. Like, it feels like we're always waiting for the next thing to happen. Like, you're always waiting for the next phase of your life instead of enjoying the here and now. And I think that's such a big lesson. Like, we should live in the moment. It's more fun that way. And I think that's a really big thing that, you know, people have lost, right? And yeah, in this society we constantly want more and more instead of being happy with what we want. And the other day we were like talking about this in my English class, like satisfaction, you know, and being satisfied. We live in a society where no one is ever satisfied with anything. They always want more money, or be more successful in their job, or travel more. You know, we're never happy with just what we have, and I think that's such an important thing to have, and it's such an important thing to be satisfied with yourself and to be proud of yourself. And if you're not, then make yourself proud. Do those things that you said you were going to do that you didn't do. You know, I think it's just so important to make yourself proud, and to be satisfied with that, and not, you know, overdo it, and you know, just like always wanting more. You know, be happy with what you have, and be patient, and wait for other things to come in your life. You want to enjoy each phase of your life the way it is, instead of waiting for the next phase to come, and then the next phase, and then the next phase, right? And I'm not saying it's easy. Like, it's definitely really hard to keep the patience to, like, you know, like right now I'm losing my patience to, like, I want high school to end and I want it to all be over, but like really I should just be enjoying my last few days of high school, right? And like, you know, we always, it's just really important to like live in the moment and be patient. And when we are patient, we're more likely to live in the moment, right? And I think being patient also makes those things that we were looking forward to more satisfying. And I think patience is definitely a thing we can pray upon. Like praying for your future husband, and praying for patience for your future husband or future wife or spouse or whatever. Praying for patience for your future job, paying for patience for travel and saving the money to travel. Like, I think prayer is definitely a great tool to deal with your lack of patience, or, you know, or even just in the moment, you're in the line, you're like, look, go, like, lower, not great, this goes faster, like, you know, prayer is definitely, like, a really good tool you can use when you're feeling impatient. And just trusting in God's plan, you know, that's a great way to deal with patience. You know, you get to a point where you become so impatient, you're just like, okay, God, you know what, I don't know where you're taking me, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to trust your plan and be patient and trust that you're going to do what's going to make me happier, you know. And it's just like, when I look back on my life and look at the moments I was impatient, within the next week or so I got what I wanted, or things turned out better than I thought they would, you know? And it's all about your attitude when it comes to patience. And there was a quote I saw online that I really liked. I'm not sure if it's in the Bible or not, but it says, "When you're tempted to lose your patience with God, remember how patient He has been with you." And I'll say that again. When you are tempted to lose your patience with God, remember how patient God has been with you. And then there's also a Bible verse I wanted to share with you guys in Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong, be fearless. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared by your enemies, because the Lord your God is the one that marches with you. He won't let you down, and He won't abandon you. Now, I also have the verse on my phone, and it actually words it a little bit differently. It says, "Don't mistake God's patience for His absence. His timing is perfect, and His presence is constant. He is always with you." So that just shows us that, you know, God is always with us. And, you know, we may not understand His timing or want things when He actually planned for things to happen for us. And God's timeline and our timeline are different, and they won't always line up. So sometimes you just have to be patient and be okay with that. So yeah, my goal of the week this week is to be more patient. And yeah, just pray about it. And that should really help. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And I hope that you know that if God put you to it, He will put you through it. Thanks, guys. Bye.